Hey, we're back.
We're back.
It's Mecca, it's Clim, we're back playing Final Fantasy VII again.
That's right. We're
Let's play
investigating the
Final Fantasy.
mystery of the Temple of the Ancients. What's up?
Let's go back into FF7. No messing around, straight in. So yeah, Sephiroth is looking for the Temple of the Ancients. We have to go and find him. Find the Temple of the Ancients and stop him from doing whatever he wants to do. Which we don't know what it is yet.
We don't know what he wants to do, but we gotta stop him.
Yeah, because it's Sephiroth.
Yeah.
So, like we discussed this last time, the Temple of the Ancients quest is really fully explained in this game.
Like how to get there, yeah.
Like, what you're even doing is like, oh yeah, no, Rufus mentioned they were going in the wrong direction, and that's the only hint you get.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. I guess the assumption is like, oh, okay, well they were going west, so let's go east. And you have the tiny Bronco, so the way of thinking makes sense, but it only makes sense after you have done it, I think. Like, even the whole Keystone thing.
Well, the Keystone is like, okay, so you need to try and figure out where Sephiroth is going. And the Keystone ends up being a case of you have to go into that house that previously had nothing in it.
Right.
And he'll tell you that Dio is after the Keystone, or Dio has the Keystone.
Right.
Even then, you don't really get an indication of how to get it.
Correct.
Dio, still not wearing pants, I see.
God. Yep.
It's weird how much emphasis is placed on the Keystone in this display, considering everything else that's in here.
Sure, and considering, like, just got it, like, when? A week ago?
Who knows how time functions in this game?
Fair point.
Alright, Battle Square.
Do it.
Have you ever won this?
I have won it by accident once, and by cheating a couple of times.
Yeah.
Because this fight is bullshit.
Doesn't help that we're still pretty low level compared to what you're expected to be for Battle Square, which isn't a huge problem for the enemies we're fighting, but for the handicaps between rounds it is.
That's really what the problem is with this whole thing, is the handicaps. They're just unreasonable. And if you're playing on the original,
which we are. Yeah, you're playing on the original, which we are.
Right, if you're playing on the original, it's easier to manipulate the slots.
Yeah, I'm not going to manipulate the slots. Mostly because this doesn't matter.
Right, exactly. Like, you get one Chocobo feather that you're never going to use.
Guess how it ends, Clim.
Oh, well, there it goes.
Yeah, petrification. Nothing you could have done about it.
Nope, not a thing.
Not at the minute, Teak. But at some point, yeah, no, I'd appreciate that. So I wanted to talk to you about the font system you use. Alright, let's get out of here.
What is CSS chat?
The chat display for the stream.
Figured, based on context.
Yeah. Specifically the way it displays.
Yeah.
So if you've ever been in Teak stream, Teak has a lot of really cool chat options, usually special fonts that match the games he's playing.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's pretty cool. I recommend checking Seek's stream out for the aesthetic alone.
Hmm.
What do you mean the rope cars out?
But yeah, can't we just slide down? I love how Cloud is just so, like... Okay, and? What?
I'll walk along the rope, honestly.
Yeah, really. Yeah, no problem, Teak. I thought I was following you, but it must have... I thought I was following you for months. I was like, huh, not gotten any notifications, but seems I wasn't following you.
I remember when Seek first followed me, and he was like, why am I not following you?
Right.
Yeah, Seek stream's pretty cool for its aesthetic alone. And then Seek himself is just a bonus. Oh, that's the point. I'm gonna assume you know about the FF6 reference in this hotel?
The distorted Kafka laugh?
Yes.
Yeah. I am familiar.
You know what? I don't want to do the recap.
Don't.
Nah, I want to keep things moving. I want to get Disc 1 done today.
Yeah.
We've got Demon Wall to take care of, and
possible. Yeah.
And the Red Dragon will be a concern.
Oh, that's right. You have no choice. He's gonna recap it no matter what. I forgot that.
God damn it. Yeah, T's cool, people. Let me give Seek a shout out. Check out Seek's cool, people. Doing Beyond Good and Evil recently because he's working on doing backlog stuff on Thursdays and Fridays. He's got a list of stuff that you can vote on for him to do, so I've mass voted Beyond Good and Evil.
Okay.
I like Beyond Good and Evil. I debated doing it myself at some point, but I've just not gone around to it. Sephiroth is traveling the world in search of the Promised Land. Didn't we know that in Shinra Tower? I'm sorry, in Obama Tower?
In Obama Tower, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What's this? Oh! My superintendent just gave out a tweet. And it's a traditional snow day tomorrow.
Seems like a weird way to announce it rather than like emails.
Yeah, well that's the thing. He tweets it and then like we don't get calls or emails for like 2 or 3 hours.
I feel like an email would be both more professional and simpler.
Yeah, I agree. But good news is, I can sleep late tomorrow.
Awesome, that means we can bring back Necro and Clim Mondays. Because you aren't doing anything.
I mean, you're not
You just
wrong.
fucking pull out a Scooby-Doo laugh.
Maybe. Yeah, I sure did, didn't I?
Yeah.
Ruby, Ruby, Roo!
I love out-of-context clips of Scooby-Doo that pop up on YouTube every now and then.
I don't see those.
Maybe you need to watch some so they'll pop up in your recommended feed.
That would probably... What? Wait, hold up. Oh, I saw the word a boot. And I realized who was speaking.
Yeah, Kate Sith is both Scottish and Canadian.
Yes, that is correct.
There's this one clip of classic Scooby-Doo that I really love, where Shaggy and Scooby get off an elevator, and what floor they're on? is written as if Scooby's saying it. So it all starts with R's.
Okay. Yeah.
And Scooby reads it perfectly right without saying the R's.
Funny.
And Shaggy's like, wait, what? There's also the bit from one of the new Scooby-Doo movies from like the late 80s or something, where all of them were a crossover with something. Scooby-Doo meets something, and one of the ones where they meet Batman. They're all blindfolded and put in the mystery machine, and Shaggy's like, "Hey, can we get some snacks when we get there?" But yes, Shaggy, we'll all have snacks in the Batcave. We'll have bat milk and cookies. And Shaggy turns and says, "Bat milk?"
Yikes.
So I wonder who the date's going to be with, because I've not treated Tika or Chanson particularly well.
My guess is going to be... See if my guess is right based on the stream. I was right.
Yeah.
Because she starts off with such a very high affection rating.
Yeah, you've got to really go for somebody else, rather than just ignoring everybody equally.
Right.
I mean, I could have gotten up the guy to get the date with Barrett, so it could have been Mecha and Climothy.
with the like choral music.
Yeah. But I was like, nah, just go with who we go with.
Yeah.
I always love the way you can subvert this play. I'm gonna subvert it in a very special way. My favourite way.
Okay.
You can probably guess what it'll be just based on what you know about me.
Yeah.
But it's a fun ending.
Really fun. I like the guy's reaction when you do get the date with Barrett. They're like, "Oh, you're our 100th couple." Oh, never mind.
Yeah, like, you just don't do the play.
Yeah.
It's a shame, because I would have loved to see Princess Barrett.
Right.
Oh, in that regard, it probably would have been Princess Cloud.
All of these
Barrett
names
would have
are
been
changed.
the knight.
Ruza and Varvados.
It's my
Cloud reprising his cross-dressing role. Alfred?
Yeah, it's Alfred. Like this I was thinking the first time it pops up, is he just doing like Alfred?
Yeah, that's what
I was thinking. But it pops up again and it's like Alfred.
Weird.
Oh, he might be doing that because like, I know why you have come.
Yeah,
so
they
it
could
might be
doing
Alfred,
that.
just exaggerating it.
I thought in the intro it said Alfred. Ruza is definitely different because it was Rosa, I think. Rose.
Yeah, Rosa makes more sense if you want to go with an FF4 reference. Although I'm not sure it actually was intended to be. Evil Dragon King's the same, though. I love how they just abbreviate that to EDK. Nope, Clim's gone quiet, and... Yep, there it is. Disconnected, my internet's dying. Yep, there it is.
Oh, we are.
Are you back?
The stream has a man who's frustrated. Shinner DMCA'd the stream for illegal recording of the play.
Alright, let me just restart the stream, because when it says reconnecting, it almost never reconnects properly.
Huh.
There we go, that should be better now.
Probably take a second for me to... I hear it. I see it yet. Here we are.
Awesome.
GG.
Yeah, so that didn't take long, which is nice.
Yeah, it was good.
I am the great wizard Vorman. What dost thou wish to know? Princess Rose's measurements.
Absolutely.
I dare ignore the evil Dragon King? Of course not, I would never ignore the evil Dragon King.
Of course not. EDK? Boy?
This whole extravagant stretching of the word, or the exaggerated rather, stretching of the words, that wasn't in the original, was it?
No, it certainly was not.
Who is my enemy?
The knight?
Okay.
I'm glad that was an option. What in heaven's name? My word. Oh.
Oof. I thought Tifa was the monk. It wasn't the ending I was intending for, honestly, but when you said, like, who's my enemy of the night, I was like, yeah, okay. I was intending to kiss the dragon.
Right, that is a good one. And
I like it.
And then the dragon turns into another girl, and and whoever you're with is like, wait, hold up a second.
Yeah, I love that. It's my favourite ending to the play.
Two, please.
Did you ever think it was a shame that the round square stops working after a certain point in the game?
Was it?
Yeah, if you go back there in Disc 3, the gondola isn't there and you just can't get on.
Guess I just never bothered doing that.
You can go on it after this, and do this again.
Yeah.
I think it's just Cloud in there. But you can do it after this, but after a certain point in the game, it's just not available anymore. And I don't really know why.
Right.
Ah, now we get the hints to Zack.
Right.
I look forward to getting Crisis Core.
Yeah, I should download that.
You mean you should go to your local GameStop and pick up a copy?
Oh yeah, I should go to my local GameStop and pick up a copy of that. Now that GameStop is like...
This whole thing this week has been crazy.
It has been insane, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty wild. I don't know what to do with myself anymore.
Well, all we can do now is go back to the hotel.
It's over. See you later. This is the first time you hear this track, too, isn't it?
I feel like there's a time you hear it before this. Is it when you talk with Tifa and you have the flashback to the Nibelheim well?
I think so.
Oh hey, it's Ninja.
Hey, there he is.
What's Burpee Sith up to? Why does he have the Keystone? Why didn't we keep it with us? Or leave it with somebody we actually trusted?
Gasp.
That dude got in the way.
Son of a bitch.
Chocobo. Chocobo.
I'm always convinced I can catch him.
Well, you can.
Well, before they script it. Yeah, I'm very curious what a lot of this game is going to be.
Yeah. Definitely be curious to see what Gold Sorcerer will look like.
Yeah.
Whenever they show you all of Gold Sorcerer in this game, it looks dumb.
It doesn't look good.
We trusted you, random thing that pushed your way into our party.
Yeah.
Like, why?
How could you?
It's like, it should have been immediately suspicious. It should have been immediately suspicious of Kate Sith when, after you get out of Gold Saucer, the first place you go to, Gongaga, the Turks are waiting for you.
Right.
It's like, oh, what changed between... What changed between Costa del Sol when they didn't know we were on the ship and Gold Saucer? Or like between Costa del Sol and Gongaga.
Yeah. You know, the best of the worst explanations you could give is like also running into Yuffie. But even then, it's like, okay, even after you get ambushed in Gongaga, right? Cloud is like, oh, I don't want to think there's a spy. I trust everyone. It's like, do you? Do you trust everyone? The cat monster that tells fortunes and the ninja you found in the woods? Like, you trust those people?
Yeah.
As it turns out, both of them are not worth trusting.
Yeah, it's a fair point. Like,
sleep is more trustworthy.
it's a fair point. Like, Yuffie is optional. We know that, so that immediately removes Yuffie from having any real purpose in the story. Unfortunately.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
And everybody else we know wouldn't work with Shinra because we know them. Until we get Sid, the only character we get after Midgar is Kate Sith. If we ignore the two optionals, Vincent and Yuffie.
True.
We leave Midgar and then we don't get anybody until Kate Sith.
Right.
And we've got good reason to trust everybody else.
Right. Yeah, they're not likely to turncoat.
I don't like how this whole sequence goes, and I hope they do it better in the remake.
Why is that?
It's like, oh yeah, no, let's just go on like we were before. No. Okay, well, I'm holding Marlene hostage. well, I guess we have to do what he says, and it never comes up again.
True. That's a good point.
I only get that elixir. Hey, Sina.
Hey, Queen.
Hey, is it Queen Nicole?
Together in hell. Alright, do you want to open the thing again so I don't talk over it?
No, you weren't talking over it anyway.
Oh, good. Saw you standing next to the thing. I'm like, oh, did I miss it?
No, I had something on the background that was over now, so I decided to close it. Let me see. Let's put Sina in the party because I want Sid. Fairy Tale, silver bracelet, and yeah, the jewel ring. Grab all this stuff off Phazon and put it on Chanson.
Oh, it's called share and not exchange. Interesting.
You didn't notice that previously?
No, but you know what you could do? You could just go to the weapon, like the blue section, and swap the entire row all at once.
See, now I'm not happy, Clim.
Sorry. If I had seen it, you know, without the delay, I could have told you. But yeah, you can swap out entire rows. It's great.
God damn it. Let's see. Transform materia is so worthless.
Yeah, it really is. It's kind of useful in added effect, but there's better ways to get that.
Like Hades materia.
Like Hades, yeah, but you wouldn't have Hades.
Yeah, but even when you don't have Hades, they won't let me go into the shop. Even when you don't have Hades, like, there's still better stuff to put on added effect.
Sure. Right now? I mean, I guess you could put... No, I don't know.
Poison would be better than Transform.
What would be better?
Poison. Let me see what else we got. Yeah, it's all about last time, Odin.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair point.
Right, let me change this, actually. Added effect with... Protect. Swap those. Anyway, let's go and get that Kafka Easter egg. Even though it's like down-pitched quite a bit, it's still so obviously Kafka.
Yeah. That's what plays when you open up the cabinet for the elixir, too, though.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Alright, let's get out of this place and never come back.
See you never.
I'm undecided whether or not I'm going to go for Omnislash.
Yeah, it is a lot. Well, no, not really. It's three shots in the battle square, provided you get the max points at the end, which, funny enough, none of the choices matter up until the last one. And the most lucrative ones for battle points are break all materia, all types, not just all materia.
Yeah.
Frog, I think, which oddly is worse than being mini.
Do you still get a point bonus with Frog, even if you have a ribbon equipped when it hits?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. What I hate the most about the battle square is those times where you get the forced reels. You know, when in like the first slot, it's like all weapons, you can't get anything else. The next one's all armor, you can't get anything else. You just go through the whole thing, break everything.
Yeah, it's kind of irritating. It's kind of a shame there's no way to do Battle Square without them putting a handicap on it to begin with.
Right. Let's see how far you can get without that system.
Yeah. Well, like an endless Battle Square would be kind of neat. Maybe we'll do that in the remake.
That would be cool. I'd be in for that. It'll probably be something like, well, you never played it, so I can't really discuss it.
I'll get to it eventually.
Yeah.
Now let's go around the shallow area of the ocean to find the Temple of the Ancients.
Right.
There it is.
Oh, that was fast.
Yep. It's amazing how well the Tiny Bronco works as a boat despite being a plane.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that should be a thing, but here we are.
Alright, looking at this now, 36 minutes in. I feel confident that we'll get to the end of Disc 1 today.
Yeah, I feel very confident in that. I love this track, though.
Good track.
I have a buddy of mine. He's been in the streams here and there. Incubus fan.
Yeah.
I went to elementary school with that kid, actually. And he remixed Birth of a God. And he put notes from like all sorts of other places in, like in the bass line and this and that. He did the line from not this one. City of the Ancients, not Temple of the Ancients. The one from City of the Ancients. He loves that.
Yeah.
You know, that like ethereal wah 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 wah. That one.
Yeah.
And he integrated that into his remix of Birth of a God, and it was really good.
It's a good line, that one, but it's very mystical.
Yeah.
Oh look, it's Zeng.
Oh yeah, the classic Final Fantasy VII character, Zang.
I forgot this was... I forgot how early the last time we see this guy is.
Yeah. Every time I think of Zang, I think of the line from Wayne's World 2, where he's fighting with what's-her-face, Sandra's dad, and he starts speaking whatever, Mandarin or Korean, whatever. And he just looks at the camera and he goes, Zang. Like, what? Well, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I never watched Wayne's World 2.
Okay, got it.
Have you tried to go back and like re-watch any of Mike Myers' old movies anytime recently?
I personally have not. No.
It's kind of difficult to get past how obnoxious Mike Myers is in those movies.
Yeah, I certainly got that. Remembering things about Wayne's World and how like silly he is. I can understand that.
And you could argue it's not as bad as Jim Carrey, but Mike Myers wasn't as prolific as Jim Carrey was in the 90s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I liked a lot of old Jim Carrey movies.
Some of them were really good, like The Mask is still great.
Yeah, The Mask is good. I like Ace Ventura a lot.
Ace Ventura is pretty funny. Although the last time I watched it, it'd been years since I'd last watched it, and it was kind of like, wow. Once you're aware of stuff like trans people, this movie is kind of transphobic.
Yeah. I suppose. I think it's more about being, like, deceived rather than actually caring about the lifestyle. I get that.
I think it's the whole thing at the end when it's revealed who Ray Finkel is,
Right.
and everybody starts gagging and throwing up.
Right. Yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't call it that, but I also...
I think it's one of those things that's kind of difficult to really talk about if you aren't subject to it.
Sure, you're right. You're absolutely right.
It's like, okay, it's hard for me to say what is and isn't racist with a lot of the more subtle stuff, because I don't experience that racism.
Sure. I think, you know, it's an interesting topic for that reason, is because, like, well, if you don't experience it, the assumption is you have no right to talk about it or discuss it. I think that's where the problem. But that's a whole other podcast.
Yeah.
So, I'll just leave it at that.
Come here.
Bing.
Come here.
Break through it.
Bring it down.
It's so funny too, because oh my god, you were like right on top of that guy. You really.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised.
Yeah. Nail bat was always my favorite weapon in this game, because I just liked to brute force my way through everything. I'm like, holy shit, the attack on this is insane.
I love joke weapons that are actually pretty useful. Like in Prince of Persia Warrior Within, you can get Rayman's glove.
Okay, that's fun.
And it'll instantly knock down any enemy you hit with it. You can just go up to them and stab them. Is it a bad idea to save in the Temple of the Ancients?
The game likes you to think it is a bad idea.
Well, Cloud brings up a fair point. It would be difficult to leave for whatever reason you needed to.
Here's the thing, though. Can you even leave? I don't think you can. I think I've tried.
I've never tried.
I don't think you can physically go back to the entrance from this point. You can go back to where you started, but it won't take you to the, like, entrance hall, you know?
Yeah. That makes sense. Boost jump. Ah, it's a good thing I gave Chansum the, oh no. I was gonna say, it's a good thing I gave Chansum the thing that makes her immune to...
Oh yeah, that's right. Remember when
petrification.
Petrified.
Yeah.
It's so funny, too, because I was gonna actually contest it and say, whoa, wouldn't you want to be protected from Minnie and Frog instead? For this reason. And then I remembered the petrification part of that. And so then I...
Yeah.
...myself to be quiet. You just got an item, Anacia. Is that antidote?
Probably
I never
Remedy.
Remedy, that makes sense. Yeah, you know what? You're probably right, because I do think those guys drop remedies. I was gonna say, there's no way I didn't see the word antidote before. You know, we didn't have an opportunity to see it.
I'll take a look at it after this fight. Alright,
You know, I was looking at this weapon, I'm like, huh, what are we doing with this weapon, the rune blade?
yeah, it's a Remedy.
Yeah.
So wait, what do you mean, what are we doing with the rune blade?
Oh, because I'm like, wait, we didn't get another... I'm trying to think of what weapon I had when I played through this game. At this point. And I forgot about the Yoshiyuki that you get from looking at the rocket with the old man.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the Orasame, which you get from Rutai, which I never use. I get it, and I never use it.
Yeah, we didn't buy anything from Rutai after we got the ability to.
Yeah. Amazing. Like, the things that I'm looking back to my brain for the memories. Like, oh, shit, we never got any weapons. Love the sound effects of the frogs. Emily.
Hey, Emily. Come on. Really? That's the one that had to mix? Yeah, looking at the panacea, it's Remedy.
Yep. Stuff. The sound of going on and off of the vines. Very, very fast.
Yeah, it's awkward the way it's set up to just let you jump back on them without pressing the button.
Right.
There we go. And now we have my favourite song coming up. It's terrible. What's terrible?
Yeah, right.
There's a materia there? Is that terrible?
No, I think it's, Orf?
No, I know what it is. I'm saying.
No, I know, I was teasing. But then I couldn't remember what it actually was.
They're trying to say something. Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka.
This feeling. Awesome.
This is good stuff. What is it? Blood.
It's a weapon.
You gonna show us?
Whoa. Put that away, Livestream.
What's going on? What was Zen doing this far down?
Fucking Zang. Oh man, it's so good. Oh man, here's one of the things that bothers me so much in the port, especially on PS4. I don't know if it was a problem for PC or what. But when Sephiroth comes and like passes you guys, he looks at the camera. It's all like super zoomed in. It like doesn't fit in the frame. It's very strange.
Hey, Star.
Star, you're here too?
There it is. favorite.
Yeah, like all you see is Sephiroth's face. Wow, Star. Right. Just take that knife right out. Damn.
Well, you're a mod, you can time it out if you want.
Yeah.
So, it turns out there's actually a separate version of this translation patch that keeps all of the established names.
Oh, that's good.
I feel like it wouldn't have been as entertaining without it, though.
No, not even close.
All of the planet's spiritual energy, its wisdom, its knowledge, they shall assimilate it. Is that even possible? Why is Sephiroth talking? Why is he talking to you?
Because he's a villain, he's gotta, you know, lay out his evil scheme.
For Cloud, sure. Why for Zeng?
Fair.
It's gonna end here and now. You know, the fact that we have 2 more discs says otherwise.
Oh, that's just soundtrack. Discs of soundtrack.
Oh yeah, it's actually a point. The FF7 soundtrack is 4. I think it's 4 discs. Yeah, let's save. So we have the clock room to do yet. I really do love those Chosen by the Planet. It's such a good music track.
It is a good one, yeah.
Forward in time. Well, this one's blocked.
It's time. Yeah, I always forget which one is which here.
I know 6 is the one we're after, I'm pretty sure. But I forget what's in the others. Get down, press the wrong button.
I know there's a Mega Elixir, a Starlight? No, Starlight? Yeah, Starlight Phone? Or Battle Trumpet. No, it's Battle Trumpet. Battle Trumpet, Mega Elixir, Princess Guard. I think that's it.
Enemy-wise, one of the rooms has a Gem Nesmith.
Oh, what now?
I can't think. Gem Nesmith, it's the blonde woman.
Ah, yes. Assassination.
Yep.
Has the Heck Dies, which terrify me.
I think 2 of them have the Heck Ties.
Probably true.
And of course, one leads forward, one leads to the exit, but we need to go forward to get to the exit. The 12 is the exit, but we can't go that way yet. Here we go. I don't remember what's at the bottom. You know, if you get knocked down. Yep, there it is. Stream's disconnected again. Thought Clim was being quiet. Hmm. Hmm. Wait, is that better?
Oh, yes.
Ah, there we go. We're back with Clim.
Clim is back.
Restart the stream again. Alright, so we're back now.
Excellent. Welcome back, us.
Anyway, so here's Gem Nesmith.
Yes.
It's not all that common to see her do Ice 2. You usually don't see that in this enemy type until Snow.
Right.
One thing that is interesting about Gem Nesmith's character design... Oh, they renamed Fascination. One thing that's interesting about Gem Nesmith's character design, you can see it whenever they zoom in on the face when she does an attack. Part of her hair clips through her face.
I've never noticed her face.
She does another attack and it zooms in. Nah, she's not going to get a chance now. There is a fun fact with this, though. You can instantly kill her with poison. Oh, she's dead now.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah, I was taking a look to see if anybody had poison equipped. Does anybody have poison? Yes, Chansum has poison.
Nice.
I think there's only one Gem Nesby in here, though. If there is a second one, we'll use poison on it.
Sounds like
Yeah.
good.
What I was saying, though... God damn it, I pushed it too far. What I was saying, though... I don't remember what's at the bottom of here if you get knocked down.
It's the two dragons.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. Which is why enemy skill and laser comes in handy again here. They're allergic to that.
Allergic.
Yes. Or at least, it's easier to kill them with that than it is most other things.
Definitely don't want to go down there and face them.
I mean, if you're not going to use the nail bat, don't bother. Oh, there's a ribbon! There's a ribbon in one of these doors.
Ah, yeah. Isn't there only 2 ribbons in the game?
Yes, there are only 2 that you can obtain as an item. If you want a third one, or more, you can get as many as you want. You can morph the Hochu enemy. I don't know what they're actually called in this game. The giant plant monster.
Oh, yeah, no, the Hochu, yeah.
Or you can morph a Master Tonberry, which is infinitely more difficult.
Yeah, anything to do with Tombrays is more difficult. I hate going for Tombray King in FF8.
Yeah, you are correct to want
So, the way I end up doing that is I knock everybody's health down pretty low and spam limit breaks.
Right.
The Keystone is really one of the best for that. Some of her limit breaks can do some really good damage. Crime hazard.
It's time. Unleash the crime hazard.
Shockwave Pulsar. Yeah, the sound is pretty big in FF8. He has the soundtrack on vinyl.
Yeah. Ooh, that's fun.
I'm not as big into it as I used to be, but yeah, I still enjoy it enough.
I remember thoroughly enjoying 100 of only 200 made. Wow. Pretty cool. I remember really enjoying Final Fantasy VIII when I played it. Oh, that's a different figure. I thought you had like
Sina went out and bought 100 of them. That's how much he likes Final Fantasy VIII. Got the Princess Guard.
There it is.
Is it worth putting on Chansung now?
Why wouldn't it be?
Ah, okay. I was thinking it would have no materia growth, and I completely forgot that's not true.
That is that's the interesting thing. It's quote unquote the ultimate weapon, but it's only got 7 slots, and there's growth. It's weird.
Okay, one more round. It's time to proceed. Yeah, you can always do FF8 after FF9 if you want. The remaster is on Game Pass at the minute.
It is. I don't even know how much longer I have Game Pass, to be honest.
Wasn't it until February?
Yeah. I need to finish, I don't know what day in February, though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, worst case scenario, I'll extend it for a month or 2. I'm buffering. I was caught up.
Alright, this should... yeah, this should be the last door. Last elixir.
They called it a last elixir? I wonder if they'll call all of them last elixirs.
Yeah, it looks like it fully restores HP MP for all targets.
Yeah, because there was actually a, I guess, either a mistranslation or a proper translation that they forgot to get rid of. Every elixir, every mega elixir in the original is called a mega elixir, except the one that you get in the ice caverns. Alright.
I like the name Mega Elixir.
Yeah, I do too.
Alright, let's go get that guy.
It's time.
Yeah. There's been some Mech Elixir.
It's a good one.
There's been some talk about... like, Microsoft announced, I think it was last year or the year before, I think it was 2019 actually, that they were going to be putting all the Final Fantasies that are available on Xbox on Game Pass, and they haven't yet.
Bastards.
So it's like, what's going on with that? Because they've got 15, 7, 8, 9, and 15 on there. But they've not, I don't think they've got 10, 12, or any of the 13 games on there.
Yeah, last I checked, they only have 7, 8, 9, and maybe 15. Quite frankly, I don't care about 12.
You never know, you could end up being pretty into 12.
I played 12. I played the original. And, again, that's another one that I enjoyed when I played it. And then looking back on it makes me upset.
It's like I say, the I played 12 on PS2 as well, and it bored the hell out of me.
Yeah, and I think that's fair.
But I do want to give Zodiac Age a go.
Right.
Alright, definitely going to take this save point.
And maybe I won't renew Game Pass. At least not Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah, I don't think Game Pass Ultimate is super worth going out your way for, unless you don't really have many games.
Yeah.
But if you've got a decent number of games there that you haven't really played or that you're happy with, then no, stick with Gold or whatever.
Yeah, because they do come with decent games every month.
It was the big thing. Did you see Microsoft were going to raise the price of Gold?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they were going to... Oh, hey, Sephiroth. They were going to raise the price of Gold recently, and the internet was like, no, that is ridiculous, the price you're going to up it to. And Microsoft turned around and said, you know what, it's fair enough, and then they didn't.
Yeah, that's good.
And that's always a case of, like, when a company makes an announcement and then goes back on that announcement, especially so quickly, I'm always like, why? Yeah, they were going to double it.
Wow, that's insane.
And the thought is that was going to be a push to get people onto Game Pass Ultimate.
Sure.
Like I say, my question is, like, why did they decide not to do it? Because it's almost never out the good of the hearts.
Well, probably because of the backlash, right?
Backlash is a weird thing, especially on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people will just move on to the next thing pretty quickly, and it won't really matter.
Well, I guess that's why they didn't want it to happen, because they knew.
No, I mean, a lot of people move on to the next big controversy, and it won't matter. Like, the controversy that we previously angered about and up in arms about won't matter anymore.
Right.
Yeah, but it took them way longer to reverse the Always Online Xbox One thing. Just like it took them like a year to finally start selling the Xbox One without the Kinect.
Oh yeah.
It's like, hey, why did the Xbox One suffer in comparison to the PS4 at launch? Well, you know, maybe because it cost a considerable amount more because it was forced to be bundled with the Kinect, which still didn't work.
Right.
So here we learn Sephiroth's ultimate plan.
Right. Oh my god. Got it.
Yes, but how?
Absorbing the life stream?
But with the wound.
So all the life stream would be gathered to heal the planet. He's at
Yes.
the source of that.
But the main focus of the plan, how to create the wound.
Oh. Summoning a rock.
I got a sword. I ain't got martial arts training. I got a rock.
What a blockhead. Okay.
Where did you go, Sephiroth?
Did you save after doing all that room business? And did you get the ribbon? I was busy researching Microsoft prices. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I got the ribbon. I equipped it on cloud.
Superb.
You're not wrong, T. Although it was even easier than that because they hadn't increased the price yet. So it was a case of instead of doing something, they did nothing. But my thought is, like, was it out of the goodness of the hearts? Or was it like a planned idea?
Good question. I think it really is. I think it really is just a matter of they heard the backlash from it and they said, well, if we go through with this, we're going to lose a lot of customers. We don't want to do that. I think that's what happened.
Like I say, the thought previously, though, was that they were doing it to try and push people onto Game Pass Ultimate.
Right.
My big problem with Nintendo charging for their online is that it was previously free, and we saw no upgrade in the quality of service when they started charging for it. And they started charging for it just before Smash came out, and then Smash's online was absolute shit. That was a planned move. Really feel like Aerith shouldn't just kind of sweep this under the rug here.
Exactly, yeah. It's always been an interesting thing. Her and Tifa, it's like, why are you...
Chansum!
Ignoring this. Hey, Chansum. How's it...
But yeah, no, you are right overall, Seek. The online play really shouldn't be a thing we have to pay for. And you can argue various things in favour of PC, but ultimately one thing PC always has going for it over console is that you don't have to pay for online.
I didn't know. I don't even play online anymore. I used to play Halo a lot.
Yeah, I don't play online a lot. Like I said before, if it wasn't a family membership for the Switch Online, I wouldn't have it.
Right.
PlayStation and Xbox. I quit PlayStation Plus last year because of the price increase. Then I got a year of it on sale.
Nice.
I don't pay full price for it now. And it's the thing, like, if you go out and get yourself a year, you can... Oh, did that just fucking heal the dragon? Yes, it did. This is one of our problems with the 3D Final Fantasies. The aiming the cursor goes off the position of the camera.
Yep. Well, luckily you didn't do all that much damage to it. You have a poison equipped, right? Because he is susceptible to poison.
Poison is on Aerith. Aerith is dead. You know what? We're just restarting this fight. This has gone terrible. A fucking cure on the dragon.
That's alright. These things happen. And for the record, if it makes you feel better, I also got killed by a red dragon, although there were 2 of them.
I told you I was going to be a problem. I told you jinxed it by saying you had trouble with the red dragons.
I see what
Oh, we have to go through the cutscene again.
Dragon needs to chill, yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that, everybody. That's my fault.
Yeah, the big problem was that the Cura was aimed at the dragon. It's the cursor issue, and I had that issue when I was doing Final Fantasy VIII, I remember. Because rather than just cycling through your characters, it cycles through everything based on the current position of the camera, which you can't change.
You could change... Damn it, Chansum got me. You can change the camera to be fixed, so that it doesn't change during an attack. But
no, that's not the issue. It's just where the camera is in the battle. Like, looking behind them. So the cursor space between Cloud and Sid is the dragon.
Sure. But that direction changes during an attack. You know what I mean?
Oh, that wasn't the issue. The issue was between Cloud and Sid.
Sure.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, but that wasn't the problem.
Gotcha. Trying to give you a way out. Poor Clim. No. I did it to myself, Emily. Don't worry about me. I deserve it.
Yeah, going back to what I was saying, the online. If you get yourself a year of Xbox Gold or PS Plus, there's always going to be a sale on it before that year is up.
True.
I mean, hell, I'm only on Game Pass Ultimate at the minute because I was on Xbox Gold and waited for it to drop back down to £1 for a month and it upgrades you automatically again at that point.
Is that like a one-time per account thing, or do they just run that sale every once in a while?
They've got to do it every once in a while because it's the second time I've done it.
Okay, cool. Because I have been banking on that, and I know you said last time I did it, like, oh, you should have done this or whatever. I still got 6 months for $1, so it's better than zero. You know.
Hey, you can't really complain at that. Like I say, Game Pass has some real value if you don't already have a huge library of games.
Right.
And he's got some really solid games on there.
Oh, sure. I mean, most of my summer was spent playing games from Game Pass. Hollow Knight, Bloodstained, Ori, both Ori games. No Man's Sky I've been loving, Final Fantasy IX. Not that I don't own it on PlayStation.
Yeah, no, $120 is definitely overpriced.
Yeah.
It is. Game Pass is the best, one of the best value ideas in the industry at the minute. And I was really hoping that idea of Game Pass coming to Switch was going to happen. And it just doesn't seem to have.
Yeah, I know my brother loves having Game Pass. Because he'll play like 4 games a month. My problem is, I'll play one game for like 70 hours. Man's Sky.
I'd argue Game Pass, the idea like Game Pass, is what Nintendo should really be doing with their Switch Online service. And they're kind of doing it, except they're only doing it with NES and Super Nintendo games, and that's the issue. Yeah, we were saying that when we saw this last time, Chanson. I don't know if you were here before that. I forget what exactly time you... I forget what time you actually came in. Dragon! Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to make a save state here.
Ooh, good idea.
So if we die, we're not going through that cutscene again.
Right. We're not going to die, so this is going to be fruitless.
Pops in around there. Alright.
The PlayStation Mini has save states?
Yes, it does.
That's awesome.
I say, pick one up, grab it cheap, and then mod it.
It's not a bad idea.
Motherfucker.
Oops.
See, this is why I don't end up with Final Fantasy VII set to full active time.
Right.
Because you need to be able to navigate the menus, and positioning the camera makes it more awkward than it should be.
Sure, I get that. I find it painstaking in not do full active. That's just me. That's just the way I've always played it.
Everybody do it their own way, motherfucker.
God damn. He should be rude, really.
Here we go.
Just robot. Now, with Red Dragon being this much of a pain, how do you feel about going against Demon Wall?
Going against what?
Demon Wall, or Demon's Gate. What is it in this game? Wall, right?
It's Demon's Gate. Demon Wall is... Is it? No, Demon's Gate is 4. It's Demon Wall in this.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I went back and forth. Who knows what it's going to be in this translation? It's going to be like Demon...
Demon Face.
That's great. Biora.
Demon Butt.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't feel too bad. I feel like Red Dragon is the bigger problem of the two to begin with.
Okay, that's interesting. I always felt the opposite. Mostly, like I said, it's susceptible to poison, so I usually just poison it.
The biggest issue is if you go straight into the fight with Demon Wall right after this.
Right. Yeah, right, because your natural thought is like, okay, we're good to go.
Yeah.
But I mean, there is the safe spot right outside of this door, so.
Yes.
Hey, GG.
Yeah, you need to remember to pick up Bahamut.
Right.
I got Bahamut.
Stuff.
Yeah, Demon War can be an issue with its stalactite attack, if I recall.
Cave in.
Yeah, there you go, Cave in. I couldn't remember the name of it, just that it comes down from the ceiling.
I knew exactly what you were talking about, too. Regular. Guess we need to progress with some story. Shit. Steal the hologram.
Black materia?
Nah, that's interesting. It's formatted differently there.
Shake it.
Yeah. Shake, materia. In the original, it's just the words black materia with one period in between each letter.
I don't really have a preference for either.
No, I don't have a preference either. I think both are kind of silly. Like, can't just read.
Well, I feel like the one that it does in this translation suggests that she's reading it bit by bit, rather than letter by letter.
Right. Disappointed either way. I'm beginning
So the
to...
temple is the black materia. Cool. Let's leave it then.
No, but Sephiroth has a lot of flunkies. It's nothing to him to toss one of their lives away.
The only flunkies Sephiroth has are the reunion clones, and they seem capable of solving a puzzle.
That's a very good point.
Of course, letter by letter makes sense to you, Chansum. You're the one reading it.
The thing is, couldn't Sephiroth, like he has been doing this whole time, just sort of fully take over one of the clones? It's sort of like he does in Advent Children. Just like completely overtake the clone and then solve the puzzle himself as the clone him.
Well, the issue with that becomes, like, what the fuck were the remnants of Sephiroth, really?
Bugged up people. They're big.
Well, I don't think they were the reunion clones.
Oh.
I think they were pretty different from that. I got your number there, Chanson.
You're talking about Kadaj and Laws and them, right?
Yeah.
I feel like the assumption is that those are what the clones were supposed to be. Are they not?
I never got that.
Okay.
Like I say, it's a question of like what the remnants of Sephiroth really were. Because it's not well explained. And in the end, it ends up being just an excuse to have a cool CG fight with Cloud and Sephiroth.
Right. Yeah, I just always assumed that that's what they were supposed to be. Like, those were a couple of clones that didn't get sworded off a cliff in the crater, you know? Who knows? I don't know. I don't know anything. That's what I assume, because that fills in the plot holes for me. Actually, that adds more, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
The point is, I'm with them on this, because if you take that explanation, well, then it is a matter of like, well, Sephiroth could just take over one of these clones, throw them in here, solve a puzzle, they die, Sephiroth's consciousness stays within the life stream, where it's always been, and whatever. Black material.
I think you're confusing the Genova entity with the clones.
That could be. Aren't they one and the same, technically? Because they're just in general.
No, I'm pretty sure the Genova entity is straight up Genova.
Oh, sure.
Whereas the clones, they never seemed as anything but a nuisance to Sephiroth, which is why he wipes them out in the Northern Crater, the ones that survived. He never really interacts with them outside of that. They just pop up around where Sephiroth is.
Yeah.
Born by Sephiroth as physical manifestations of his will within the life stream, the remnants are each a fragment of his will, and serve to enable his physical resurrection into the world. The original Japanese word is shientai, meaning thought form, referring to a physical manifestation of a thought or consciousness.
Right.
So they are Genova, basically. They fulfill the same role Genova does in this.
Fair enough.
Which is an angle I hadn't considered, but it seems to be what it is.
No.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah, deuces.
It's warm.
Gross.
Behind me?
Now, you picked up Bahamut. Did you equip Bahamut?
I did not equip Bahamut.
That's a shame.
I got confused. It's Demon Gate.
You know, we might not be confused, though, Mecha, because they might have just changed it.
Yeah, possibly. Goes heavier into spells. That's fair enough. I want to do possibly some kind of group watch. Well, Chancellor's dead.
Well, shit.
Oh, yeah, no. I thought it was. I thought Chancellor wasn't dead for a second. No, Chancellor's dead. Possibly some kind of group watch for well, Chancellor's dead again. Possibly some kind of group watch for Advent Children at some point before I do Dirge of Cerberus.
Really going cave-ins.
Yeah. I don't usually have this much trouble with it.
Oh, GG.
Maybe it's because it's not my usual party.
Could be it.
Usually I have Barrett with me at this point. That can't make that much of a difference.
I truly blame the fact that he was using cave-in pretty much every single turn. That's not usually the case.
Alright.
It hits everybody, which is weird. I didn't think it hit everybody, but I guess it does.
Alright, let's try this again.
Oh, what armor do you have on Eris?
Silver bracelet, I think.
Okay, because, yeah, well, you'll get a better one. I was gonna say...
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
No, you'll be alright.
It would be worth unequipping her. Hey, Megumi!
Welcome, Megumi. Can't add, but I'm here. Got it.
Ah, shit. He's running light instead of fire. Not as good as I would have liked. Yeah, we got Yuffie 2 sessions ago, 3 sessions ago. We got Yuffie a while ago.
Yeah. I think 2. We did that whole thing. We went from Junon to freaking Cosmo Canyon.
We got Yuffie before Juno.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Because then the game crashed.
Mega Flare!
Nice. Becca Flare.
All the characters have been named now. But if we do go with, if we do some Chocobo breeding, we could name a Chocobo after you.
Good.
Mega Chrono. Yeah, the Mega Chrono.
That's right.
What else we got? Well, Chanson's dead. Yeah. If we do the Chocobo breeding, it's going to be specifically for Knights of the Round.
Yeah.
I didn't see when we summoned Odin, but did it say Gungnir instead of Gungelance?
I didn't see it.
Do the heal quickly. Quickly. Well, Chansom's dead again.
Oh, Chansom, why?
Well, Sid's dead. Sign her. Well, I'm dead.
Oh my god. What a disaster.
Does haste work linked with all?
Did you say does haste work?
Yeah, it should do, right?
Hmm? Yes.
Yes.
Sure does. Yeah, haste, barrier.
I forget what magic does and doesn't outside of the beginning stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Who
yeah.
has time magic? Cloud has time magic. I considered the save state after last time. I'm not going to do it yet because of... Let's see, throw it out on Sid. I'm not going to do it yet because of the possibility of wanting to change stuff like this.
Yeah, right. Until you get a solid run put together.
Oh, that reminds me, I need to put Bahamut back on Cloud. Get rid of added effect.
Yeah. Odin didn't do that much damage to begin with.
Well, Cloud doesn't have any linked slots.
Well.
Yeah, the save state last time was mostly just because the cutscene before the fight. Just for expediency's sake more than anything. What'd you say, Clim?
I said you didn't want to go through all that dialogue every time.
Yeah. Crime hazard.
It's time for crime.
And then everybody got faster. And then Chansum died. Just gonna keep happening.
Yep.
Well, that's the game over.
Damn.
God damn it. Died how you lived. Best. Okay. Rise again.
This is the run.
Alright, let me save it so I don't have to do that again. At this rate, maybe we won't finish Disc 1 tonight.
No, we'll be fine.
Depends how awkward Dano Village wants to be.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say if we get out of here before the 2-hour mark, we should be good, but like after the 2-hour mark, it'll depend on how awkward Dano Village wants to be.
Yeah. It's reasonable.
Yeah, let's do this. Going in hard, going in fast. That's right, get back out of there. Mecha Flare! Bahamut did some good damage.
Yeah.
Well, you'd hope that because it's Bahamut.
Yes. ignores defense. That's very surprising. That's why Oni did shit.
And it's also non-elemental.
This is also true. So
Always appreciate non-elemental.
yeah.
Here we go again. Level 45, 1,921 remaining. Which we will take care of now because everybody just got the limit breaks.
There you go. Easy peasy. Do the time if you can't pay the crime.
Die. Ain't no need for grinding in this playthrough.
F that noise.
Dynamite. Fuck out of here, Murphy Sith. Thank you, Jansen. Murphy Sith, fuck off.
For peace.
One, you're a traitor. Two, that's not even your real body. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Ugh. Thanks, Emily. How compatible am I with Chanson? Let's find out.
Find out.
Is it
today.
written in the stars for us? Oh, Burpee Sith is in fact illiterate. Or Tika. Fuck out of here, Burpee Sith. It looks like we're destined to be together, Jansen. I hope you have a long and prosperous life for us to experience this together. And don't die in the next 20 minutes. Yeah, what they've done with this retranslation patch, Emily, is they seem to have given Kate Sith the accent that he has in Advent Children.
Yep.
Where he was weirdly... I live fast. Which was weirdly Scottish for no reason, and also a case of why are you here?
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, Red 13 jumping into action, and Kate sits on his back for some reason. Yeah, I wonder what the whole scene looks like if you have Kate Sith in your party when you come into the Temple of the Ancients. But I am not going to do a playthrough where I have Kate Sith in the party when I come into the Temple of the Ancients.
Right. I feel like I've done it. I think he just kind of bounces.
Hey, it's Bane. How you doing, Bane?
Bane, welcome.
God, I've forgotten about that. I'd heard that you get to play as Kate Sith in Dirge of Cerberus, and I'd completely forgotten.
I didn't know that at all.
I've not played it. Apparently he's Irish. He doesn't know how to play Dirge of Cerberus. We'll get to it eventually. Yeah, you see, the problem with that idea, Chansum, is that I would have to do both Red Dragon and Demon Gate with Kate Sith. Yeah, Scottish because of folklore. It's actually pronounced Kate-She.
Yeah,
but everybody's called it Kate Sith for so long that, like, let's just keep calling it Kate Sith. Yeah, I'm interested in getting to Dirge of Cerberus. Like I say, I want to do like maybe a group watch of Advent Children before we do them.
Yeah.
And we'll do Advent Children complete, because why would you do Advent Children without... Why would you do Advent Children instead of Advent Children complete?
Yeah, I guess if you have the option, right?
Yeah. Hey, cat.
Hey, cat. The temple disappears? Yeah, whoops.
I'll do cat shit.
It's pretty reasonable.
Sephiroth isn't an ancient.
No. No, he's not. So the legend...
I have. Sephiroth, stop making up powers as the plot goes along.
Like
you can teleport and now you can fly. It's a good thing we have a Dragoon in the party, you can get him in the air. Jump, Sid. Sid, jump. I'm an airplane. Whee. Meow. Meow. Because the kids running around stuff. Oh, what are rules when you're the greatest soldier ever?
This is very fair point.
I feel like Advent Children Complete, one of the best things it does over original Advent Children is makes the plot clearer. Gave the black materia to Sephiroth. If only somebody could have done something. This is why Chansum and I are never going to be together, because Chansum just stood by and let that happen.
Right.
Thanks, Chansum. Thanks, oh Chansum. You do not live fast.
It's a little too late. You could have stopped this from happening.
Good of them.
Ha ha ha.
And why is Sid just running around up there doing nothing?
Yeah, I don't understand. No matter who you bring with you, they always do that. They're just kind of sitting around.
Oh, well, looks like I'm beating the shit out of Chansum for some reason.
Sid is losing his shit. Yeah, pretty much.
I don't remember punching Chansum repeatedly in the face for no reason. And then I had a dream that Chansum was a ghost. It's probably unconnected. Yeah, it's really weird that Cloud suddenly turns around and starts punching the shit out of Aerith.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always been a weird.
Yeah.
thing.
So I became a ghost. Let me handle Sephiroth. You could have handled Sephiroth, though. He was right there.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
You get out of here and take your great gospel with you. Yeah, if there's one thing I do like about Advent Children Complete, when you're paying attention to it, the limit break callbacks are pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Sleeping Forest. I make no promises. You can't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad. Bye, Chansum.
See you later.
I'm running so slowly.
I live fast now. I ain't about that punching life? Yeah, no.
Hey, Sephiroth. It's probably cool that I'm dreaming about you as well.
Yeah, it's probably not foreboding at all.
Yeah, I don't really know how I'm feeling, Clemithy. Jansom's disappeared, and she took the car. The Bentley? No, the other car. The Jag? No, the other car. See who gets that one. That'll be fun.
I know that it exists. I know that it's from something. I just, for the life of me, can't come up with what it is.
Let's see, there's Sina. Antique? No, sir. The other car. And I'm gonna guess Cat also got it.
Yeah, I knew it was Batman. I just didn't know which one.
Only Chansum can stop Meteor. What's she gonna do to it? She's probably gonna punch it.
She's probably gonna punch it.
So, Sina's either gonna have to reboot his computer, or he's saying that Batman needs to reboot. I like Batman Forever. I think it is a thoroughly entertaining movie. In a way that Batman Returns really isn't. There's a bunch I like about Batman Returns, but Batman Returns is overall a bad Batman movie.
Really, you think so?
I do think so, yeah.
Interesting. Why?
Characterization, writing. It's a little too Tim Burton-y.
Okay.
Also, why is the Penguin so horny? Think about every line you can remember from the Penguin in that movie, and think about how so many of them are innuendos.
Mm-hmm.
And him wanting to fuck somebody. Jim Carrey as the Riddler's entertaining. The weird thing about Batman Forever is Tommy Lee Jones trying to out Jim Carrey.
Yeah, that was peculiar. Tommy Lee Jones.
You see, I kind of doubt Penguin's a virgin. With that attitude and the fact that he didn't live in the sewers, he was a circus freak. In a circus of crime. I kind of doubt he's a virgin. Welcome back, Sana. Oh, you can like Batman Returns, I got no problem with that. At one point, it was my favourite Batman movie. It's got its good points. I love the Batsuit in that. I love the improvements to the Batsuit that was done over an 89 Batman. It looks sleeker and cooler, I really like that. And the shiny effects on it. Danny Elfman's soundtrack is kind of a step above the original Batman. Which is probably helped by the fact that it's not a soundtrack done by Prince now. That was always a weird thing. Batman, soundtrack by Prince. Okay.
That is
Set
true.
design is good. Michelle Pfeiffer is fantastic as Catwoman. Danny DeVito, as weirdly written as his role is, Danny DeVito performs it fantastically.
But yeah.
There is a lot to like about Batman Returns. Not saying it's a bad movie, I'm saying it's a bad Batman movie. Alright, let me throw Signer and Azon back in.
There they are. Duffy's time to shine.
Black and white, red and green. Boom. The funkiest thing you've ever seen. I mean, what? Alright, we need to get everything that was taken off Chansum and put it onto Phazon now.
Right.
Alright. Let me arrange this. Poison, gravity.
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
Oh, I was muted for that. Yuffie's name was spelled the way it was supposed to be. The only name that was possibly spelled weird, we think, was Barrett, but we can't remember if that was spelled with 2 T's or 1 in the original game.
Right.
Bow, 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 bow. Alright, let me rearrange something here.
Yeah, I thought it was 1 T. 2 R's, 1 T.
Yeah.
But like I said, without looking at the game, I wasn't ready to say, oh yeah, that's what it is. Not like how familiar I am with Crime Hazard.
Crime Hazard.
Spelled with 1 Z. All crime.
Crime has to pay. What the hell was that? Oh, thanks to the host, Fox. Oh, what the hell was that?
Hell?
It's not a noise we hear often.
Oh.
Crime's a hazard, and it must be stopped. Tonight on NBC. Alright, let's go to Dino Village. Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur.
Oh my god, no. That's so much for the kid.
I have to remember how to get to Dino Village, actually.
You gotta go through the center of the... Let's see. You gotta go through the eastern continent. Oh, I'm sorry, western continent. Then go around that side.
I'll find my way eventually.
Okay, good luck.
I'm not stopping at Fort Condor. You can't make me.
I wasn't going to.
Don't make me, Clim.
Okay. I don't think you can get around this side of the continent, though.
Well, we'll find out.
But we sure will.
We'll be here when you get back, Megumi. Meow. Meow. We're going Midgard, we're going to Midgard, we're going to Midgard, we're gonna fuck shit up, we're going to Midgard, we're going to Midgard, we're going to Midgard. Seventh heaven.
What? Oh, going to Fort Condor.
Nobody can make me go to Fort Condor.
That's great.
Welcome to the Mecha Chrono is garbage stream, where Mecha Chrono proves he can't play video games.
Oh, we made it to Boner Village.
Dino Town.
Yes, Dino Town.
Oh, this doesn't take too long.
It shouldn't. Now, what do you think is going to take too long? Digging up the Lunar Harp?
Yeah, if I mess it up.
Oh. Shouldn't be too difficult. It's usually the same spot every time, isn't it?
I never remember.
It's like on the level. It's right underneath the tent. Like where the smoke is, just to the right of where the smoke is, coming from the house below, in that little, like, divot in the tent there.
A bomb can be detonated underground by pressing square.
Sure can.
Yeah, I think here is where the eyesights converge.
Yep. That's where it should be.
We need to follow Aerith. Later. I mean, we could have gone back to Gold Saucer and hit up Wonder Square. God damn it.
Oh, didn't get it.
Nah. Cow for Alan Grant. Alan. I'm not big on Jurassic Park to begin with, and Jurassic Park 3 is not a good movie. But that one bit where he dreams on the plane, he wakes up and there's a velociraptor that turns to him and says, Alan, it's just gold.
I always think that getting the Sector 5 key is a pain in the ass in here. And what I found out is you don't even need to use the search staff. You can just dig without them. Which is interesting.
Well, the option is there when you press square.
Right. Yeah, I just never even thought about it. Just assumed you needed at least one, but you don't.
Okay, I think here.
Let's see. Yep.
Yay.
Right.
Yeah, let's never come back here.
Okay.
What am I going to Midgar for?
That's true. You're not like me. You don't care about having Tifa's ultimate anything.
Finding the mop. Honestly, I'm not sure how far we're going to go with this playthrough. Like, whether we'll do Ruby and Emerald weapon, whether we'll go for ultimate weapons and stuff. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was talking about that the other day with Final Fantasy IX, and it's like... Somebody asked me if I was going to fight Ozma, and I said, nope.
Well, my thing with this is, like, I already did Final Fantasy VII. And we got you here to mix it up as well, but, like, do I want to mix it up a little more by having us also do some of the extra stuff? No, the bit with the forest and the bugs is the ancient forest, which is near Cosmo Canyon. Let me just put on the fuck this next boss fight accessory.
Yep. It is a really difficult fight.
Oh, you're being serious there for a second.
Me?
Yeah.
You don't think the next boss fight is difficult?
Genova life?
Yeah.
No.
You don't think it's a tough fight?
No.
Without, let's say, alright, let's rephrase. You don't think it's a tough fight without the water ring?
Not really.
Really? Okay.
I think it's designed not to be, because if you had to go through that whole sequence multiple times, it diminished the effect of it.
I suppose that's fair. I wonder if I just think it's difficult because I've spent so much time trying to learn Aqualung at this point.
It could be it.
And I sort of
you see, that's what we've missed without you, Bane.
Quotes.
Bane always picks out the good quotes. Like, every one of the quotes on the list. Every one of them's a good one. 138 quotes, though. Really? Yeah, goddamn.
I hate these things.
138 quotes. All of them added by Bane, and all of them are actually pretty damn good. Alright, the Forbidden City. So now we can hear that wah 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 that Clim was talking about earlier. Actually a pretty good atmospheric track.
Is. I like, too, that there's no random encounters in this area.
It's a good thing, especially with the back and forth you do later.
Yes.
Just gonna grab this. Thank you. Yeah, I recommend people check out the quote system to see what Bane's added, because there's some really good stuff on there. All you have to do is type !quote. If you're after a specific number, you can do !quote space the number. And there's some good stuff there. And the chrono facts.
Yeah. Didn't know that.
I want to see about getting the bot to display those every now and then, pick a random one, and I've not been able to work it out yet. Don't mind me, I'm just up in the middle of the night. Jansen's here. So is Sephiroth.
You can't set it on a timer to just type in that sequence, ! something.
I've tried and it's not worked out properly.
Doesn't work? That's weird.
This line from Yuffie is unbelievable.
That's pretty good. He wasn't invited.
Now let's go find Chansem. Chansem's voice came from over there. It was saying, "Suck it, bitch."
Ow.
We get in there and Chansem's just beating the shit out of Sephiroth.
It's like that scene from A Christmas Story, beating up the bully. Screaming at him.
Like Sephiroth's curled in a fetal position and Chan's just beating the shit out of him.
You're skipping the left side and not getting the Aurora armlet or anything?
Nah, we'll get it later.
Fair enough. Like it for this fight.
Oh, they renamed Comet.
Did they?
I was always kind of disappointed you couldn't come back down here after this.
Yeah.
I feel like this area should be elaborated on. What is it?
You know, it's funny. When they made the remake, this is one of the places I thought would be outrageous remade. In terms of visuals and just how pretty it can be.
The pre-rendered backgrounds really do give FF7 a really unique visual quality.
Yeah.
No, Phazon, I must go alone.
Hey, remember when you were worried about not getting to the end of Disc 1?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's been like 25 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, we got lucky. The Lunar Harp was only a problem once.
Grabs popcorn. Yeah, really. Buckle up.
The heart says no, but the fists say yes.
You know what I like to do here is, instead of moving up to Eris, I just press the button, the confirm button, and it'll move him for you. It makes it look a little bit less awkward. You know what I mean?
Oh, so it does. Now my feet are stuck.
Yeah, and this part can be oddly sexual if you make it. Once you start holding the sword up. Stoop.
That's a weird way to look at it.
Yeah, well.
I always feel like Cloud's face is too passive in this scene.
I agree.
Fucking Altig. I love the way this entire scene is framed, though. The way that it's silent except for the heartbeat until the white materia hits the floor, then it starts playing Aerith's theme.
Yeah.
And then how Aerith's theme continues through the next boss fight.
Yes. Yeah, it really puts a lot of mood into the whole thing. It's crazy.
It's really well done.
Don't worry, we'll be snowboarding in about 20 minutes. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
If I can dodge that punch from Arena.
Just mash the left button. I guess as soon as the thing comes up to show you, like, oh, dodge left, right, or down, just mash left.
This feels like a mistake.
Yeah, that feels like a mistake, alright. Holy shit. That's really funny.
Worry. Do not worry, she will soon be part of the planet's energy. New page. This diversion is at an end.
Wow.
Shut up, Sephiroth. I do like how this scene is written in the original. The cycle of nature and your stupid plan don't mean a thing. Jansen is gone. Jansen will no longer talk, no longer laugh, cry, play Skies of Arcadia Legends. What about us? What are we supposed to do? What about our pain? We'll never know what'll happen with the moon crystals, Sephiroth. What are you trying to say? Do you have feelings? Of course I do. Hey, don't you a robot? Oh shit, yeah, you're right.
I will say a part of this scene that makes me kind of uncomfortable every time is how quickly Cloud gets up, turn and face
and
Sephiroth
just drops Aerith.
Yeah.
Just needs to, like, when that happens, like, cut out the music and just add a hard, like a thump sound into the ground.
The thud of her hitting the ground. God damn.
Yeah, Cloud's reaction here is entirely reasonable and goes against the modern depiction of him as very emo.
Yeah.
Because it is a very emotional response.
Right.
Flash lightning.
Flash!
Savior of the universe. Like, Queen did a few theme songs back in the day, and don't get me wrong, I love Princes of the Universe.
Sure.
But Flash Gordon is such a good theme song.
Yeah, it is a good one. Who am I gonna beat up now?
Stop using 2000s non-RP speak because your character's dead. Yep, now every time we see Chansem in relation to the Final Fantasy series, we're never actually going to see his face. Just going to be like below the nose for some reason. That was the weird thing in Advent Children with both Zack and Aerith. The way that it always shows them below the nose, it won't show the face for some reason.
Yeah. Is that a cultural thing, I think?
I don't know.
That would be my only assumption.
Aerith's alive! Oh, Phazon's dead.
Damn.
Should have noticed the health sooner and healed him. Oh, Sid's dead.
Uh-oh. That apple breath, huh?
Apparently.
Wait, Aqua... I thought it was Aqualung. It is Aqua.
It is.
Like the Jethro Tull song.
You mind, Genova. God damn it. Genova's gonna drop some decent experience, and I want both characters alive for it.
Right. She's just so fast, though.
Yeah, and Sina's the one with the, haste. See, this is why I was glad Final Fantasy IX introduced the full restore item from death. The Phoenix Pinion.
I don't think that restores full.
Doesn't it? I'm sure.
Oh, I think
they do then.
Yeah, so the more you have, the stronger Phoenix summon is. I don't think so. I'll look it up real quick. I think I thought the same thing. Like, oh, Phoenix Pinion, cool. What other purpose would it serve other than full healing? Because regular Phoenix down doesn't do shit.
Yeah. God damn it. Yeah, I guess all we can do is wait for it to run out of MP then. Oh, there we go. It already happened.
There you go. Yeah, Phoenix Pinion, when used in battle, it revives a KO'd ally. When equipped as an add-on, it teaches Phoenix. The more Phoenix Pinions in stock, the more damage Phoenix will do. And the higher chance to revive the party when all members are knocked out. That's neat. I didn't know that.
Alright, now we can just spam her.
Hey, alright. And we all
It does
know...
bring up a point though, like, look how often Genova Life has no MP remaining keeps popping up.
Hmm?
And it's like, god damn, Genova Life is stupid fast.
Yeah, stupid fast.
Tranquil mind.
That's a good question. I don't have the answer to that question.
I don't know, Genova Birthright never lasts long enough for her to potentially run out of MP for me.
Right. And this is the first time Genova is actually titled as speaking to you.
Yeah, I think it's the only time as well.
Is it? First and only.
Yeah, I like this little scene with Yuffie here.
Yeah, I agree.
The respectful pose that she gives for Aerith and crying into Cloud's shoulders. That's good. That's a good point there too.
Yeah, that.
Come on, Chanson. Let's go give you a bath.
Yikes. I wonder what Kate Sith's reaction here would be.
Who cares?
Yeah.
I think Bane might have mentioned that theory to me at some point, because Bane's pretty into talking FF7. Like the new threat mod he mentioned, which he spoke to me about before, but I don't have FF7 on PC.
That's what that girl I was watching before was playing, the threat mod. That's what it said, anyway.
Yeah.
It's a popular thing. Cloud drowns her.
Well, it becomes a thing of, like, why isn't Aerith floating?
Right.
The body doesn't just sink like that.
No, it doesn't. She was very, very heavy. Actually, plot twist, Earth was a robot.
Mm.
Yeah, what is Cloud standing on? It's also a good question.
Standing on the hopes and dreams.
Yeah, right. He's a man with hopes and dreams.
Show a bit.
Hey, welcome back, Megumi.
Welcome back, Megumi. Chansom's dead.
Jesus. No punches pulled, huh?
Megumi knows. See, this whole concern here, this brings up a point of like, okay, so Cloud has the thought of quitting the journey because he clearly can't control his actions, and it's a real fear. And then again, it doesn't come up again until he does something he can't control.
Then it gets fixed forever. Then people don't ever talk about it again.
Let's think, like, one thing I definitely hope the remake does is makes more of this. Like, more of the party try to prevent him from doing something.
Could be interesting.
Because they all stand around whenever anything happens. Nobody decides to keep an eye on him. Or anything. It just continues as normal.
Right. It doesn't come up again until it does, yeah.
Well, it doesn't... Nobody brings it up again until he's being controlled by Sephiroth again. That's my point.
No. I get your point. I do. And even then, like you said, they just stand around and don't do anything about it. Oh, it's ended disc 1. We made
That's the end of disc 1. You know what? This is probably a good place to call it.
Yeah, you think so?
We head on further, and we're gonna hit the Great Glacier before we hit the 3-hour mark.
Okay.
And we're gonna be wandering through that because I want to get Alexander.
Right, of course.
And that whole thing will probably take longer than half an hour. We'll get to Ice Clim, we'll get through Ice Clim, and then we'll just be on the Great Glacier.
Sure. Okay. Sounds good.
So I think ending here is probably smooth enough.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Barrett should just kneecap Cloud. See, that was the thing I was considering. Like, when Cloud loses himself again, it's like, oh, then he's immediately out of their reach. But Barrett has a gun. It's like, hey, Cloud, don't give the Black Materia to Sephiroth. Alright, so what we're gonna do, let me check if anybody is online. Do I want to raid anybody? Yu's playing World War Z, which doesn't really fit, and Sphere is playing Max Payne 3, which doesn't really fit, unfortunately. Oh well. I can throw some shout-outs out.
Shout-outs.
That was a good quote. Barrett can't do that, the bromancing. Yeah, that's fair. See, I've talked about this problem before, Tig, of like doing RPGs and wanting to raid somebody who's also doing something similar creates the problem of like you've got an acquaintance playing Xenoblade, we raid them, and if they're not at the start of Xenoblade, that's a problem for everybody. If you get what I mean. Like, right. We could look up somebody playing FF7 now, and what do we get? Somebody who's before this point, which could be tedious for people watching. Somebody who's after this point, which could be a problem and spoilers for people watching.
Right.
It's the problem with the RPG stuff.
Yeah, it's a reasonable point.
What I could do, though, I did just save it. Let me make sure it's super saved.
Super save.
Super save. Please insert this too. Does this work like this? Let me test this. Oh, it does. Sweet. Because I haven't played to a disc swap point in any of the games on here.
Okay. Neat.
Oh. They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom! Yeah! How you doing, Lena?
Hey.
Yeah, this is like, take a quick look, pad out the time a little bit. This is what I've got with my modded PS1 Mini.
Yeah, I saw that little glimpse before when you were reloading. And that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm doing better than I was before the start of the stream, because we've had some fun today.
Yeah, it was good.
It's like just added all this stuff to it. It's pretty solid PS1 emulator. If you hack it, the actual emulator that the system comes with isn't great. But hack it and throw it on RetroArch, which also uses the same emulator, but it's better optimized there. No, I took Bubsy 3D off here because I was not going to be doing it again after last time. What do we got? World is Not Enough, 40 Winks, the Japanese version of Ace Combat 3.
Ooh.
When Ace Combat 3 Electrosphere was released in the West, let me change this to just chatting so people don't come in looking for Final Fantasy VII now. When Ace Combat 3 was released in the West, Namco heavily shrank it down. It comes on 2 discs in Japan. Has branching storylines based on choices you make, anime cutscenes, character dialogue. All of that was stripped out in the Western release. They cut the mission count almost entirely in half, and it becomes completely nonsensical. One of the major problems with that is later Ace Combat games regularly reference Ace Combat 3 as well. Yeah. So you can get the Japanese version with an English translation on it, and that's worth doing. It's still a fantastic game.
Yeah.
Alien Trilogy, Alundra 2, Apocalypse, which is most notable for the fact that it has Bruce Willis in it for some reason. Ark the Lad. Battle Arena Toshinden comes with the PlayStation Mini. Beyond the Beyond, Blasto, which is most notable for the fact that its main character, Blasto, is voiced by Phil Hartman.
Oh, wow.
Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain, Brave Fencer Musashi, Breath of Fire 3, Breath of Fire 4, Bugs Bunny Lost in Time, Bushido Blade, Symphony of the Night, Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger, Clock Tower. Cool Borders 2 comes with the PlayStation Mini. Crash 2, Crash 3, Crash Team Racing. I don't know what's wrong with the box art there. Death Trap Dungeon. had this back in the day. It had a sticker on the front that said it was harder than Tomb Raider 2. I don't really get why that was a selling point. Destruction Derby comes with this. Devil Dice, Dino Crisis 2, PlayStation Doom. The reason the box art there looks weird is because PlayStation Doom was actually a long box game. You ever seen the PS1 long boxes?
Oh.
There's a bunch of old PlayStation games, like a bunch of the really early ones you could get that came in longer cases. Resident Evil 1, the earliest version of that, came in a long case as well.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. Driver 2, Echo Knight, Ironhander, Fear Effect, Final Fantasy 9, Tactics 6, 7. This version of 7 comes with the PlayStation Mini. Front Mission 3, Gex 3D, Ghost in the Shell, Grand Theft Auto comes with it. Grandia Intelligent Cube comes with it. Jumping Flash comes with it. Klonoa, Kudelka, Legend of Legaia, Luna Silver Star Story Complete, Mega Man Legends, Metal Gear Solid comes with this. Mr. Driller comes with it. Nightmare Creatures, Oddworld comes with it. Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, Persona 2 Innocent Sin, Police Noughts, which I want to get around to one day. Power Slave, known as Exhumed in Europe. Hoi Polloi, Ridge Race Attack 4 comes with it. Rayman comes with it. Resident Evil 2, 3, Survivor, Ultimate Director's Cut. Director's Cut comes with it. Revelations Persona comes with it. Rising Zan, the Samurai Gunman. Saga Frontier 2, Star Wars Dark Forces, Suikoden 2. Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo comes with it. Siphon Filter comes with it. Tactics Ogre, Tales of Destiny 2, Tales of Fantasia. Tekken 3 comes with it. Interestingly enough, the version of Tekken 3 on here is the PAL version, and if you switch it to the US version, the emulator isn't optimized well enough to handle it. Because the US version runs slightly faster. Yeah, Tekken 3 is good. This is the first time Tekken 3 has ever been re-released, with the exception of the arcade version that was included on Tekken 5. Yeah, Tales of Destiny 2, which is actually Tales of Eternia, which got a re-release on the PSP in Europe, not in the US. Because Sony has this weird policy of re-releases and remakes having to have at least a certain amount of new content to be allowed to be released in the US. So the US didn't get the PSP version of Tales of Eternia or Breath of Fire 3, and Europe did. Tenchu 2, The Italian Job, The Legend of Dragoon, Threads of Fate. Rainbow Six comes with it, and it's the most what the fuck game on the system. Because who cares about Rainbow Six? And Rainbow Six is not going to have aged well on the PS1.
Yeah, I can't.
Tomb Raider. What was that, Clim?
I just said I can't imagine it. No.
A lot of PS1 first-person shooters haven't aged well to begin with. Rainbow Six was way more tactical and slower paced, and was difficult to play at the time. It's the same Chrono fact that came up before. There we go. There's another one. Tomb Raider 2, Tomba 2, Twisted Metal comes with it. Vagrant Story, Valkyrie Profile, Vandal Hearts, Wild Arms comes with it, which isn't a bad choice. Smackdown 2 and Xenogears. Those are all the games I have on here. What we'll do to wrap it up, though, I'll show you guys, because a bunch of people in here are Resident Evil fans. I'll show you guys the Ultimate Director's Cut, which you may not have seen.
Ultimate Director's Cut.
Yeah, it's a fan-made hack to make what they consider to be the best version of it.
Okay.
Is it that Xenogears is unfinished, basically? I haven't played Xenogears yet. It's another game that's on the list. Interesting. Well, that's one of the things, Teak. It does have the original soundtrack, not the DualShock soundtrack.
Resident Evil.
And the uncut FMVs, yes. There's also something else I can't remember. It also comes with a second disc that has a remade version of the battle game that was exclusive to the Saturn version.
Alpha team is
Like, we think of the idea of mercenaries in Resident Evil, and our thoughts are that a lot of people think it began with Mad Jackal in RE3. Some people trace it back to Extreme Battle in RE2. It actually begins with the battle game that was exclusive to the Saturn version of RE1.
There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by
I think I did the RE 1.5 ROM at one point, and I didn't find it all that entertaining or interesting.
And disappeared.
I'll check that out, Chanson. I know Xenogears has a bunch of weird stuff with it. Like, the second disc is almost entirely story and barely any gameplay. But it was never actually released in this country.
What else is new, right?
Yeah.
It was Bravo
Thanks,
team's
Square.
helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
Yeah, the Gold Tyrant and Zombie Wesker.
Wesker's hair. So yellow.
Hey! Come here!
His hair is so tall in this as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like how my hair got over quarantine.
Oh, I was muted. I was saying I shaved my hair on Friday. So you might not notice it on stream because of the hat I'm currently wearing on streams. But I am actually down to the scalp again.
God.
You're right, Emily, it is full on Jedwood.
Joseph!
I'm not happy with that now. I'm not happy that you've done this, Emily.
No! Don't go!
Think he'll make it.
Yeah, I wasn't overly into the RE 1.5 ROM, mostly because there's no real context for it.
Jill, run for that
Is that the
There's no
one-
real story or anything going on. Sorry, Clim, what were you saying?
No. Resident Evil 5. I thought I saw somebody playing that the other day. Is it like almost Resident Evil 2,
There are
but
only
there's
3
like no
stars
dialogue or
members
something?
There's no voiced lines, there's no FMVs, so you choose a character and the game just starts.
Right. The monkey in there, isn't there? Is there like a gorilla?
You know, I don't think so, but I didn't play a huge amount of it. Like I said, I wasn't overly into it.
Yeah.
You look at these ages, and these ages all seem kind of young. Like Jill's 23.
I mean, I
What
think
is
they're
this
fitting
music?
for. I mean, 33. See, 33 or 38.
Jill's 23.
Resident Evil.
Every now and then I think about doing RE1 on stream, and I remember, oh yeah, I don't like RE1. I don't like
don't
its
know what
controls,
happened.
it's really clunky.
Yeah.
Barry! Where's Barry?
That seemed to be a different intro track too.
No.
Wasn't near.
Yeah, I didn't recognize it. It's not the intro track
What is
from the
that?
original
I'll
game,
go
it's
and check.
not the intro track from the
Okay, Jill
DualShock
and I will stay
Director's
in the
Cut
hall
version.
in case of an emergency.
It sounded almost like a Bleach song.
Chris,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
take care.
But we also get the uncensored FMV for Kenneth's death. Which, interestingly enough, is in the DS version when none of the other cutscenes are uncensored. A lot of people only play RE1 as Jill after beating it with Chris once. I think that's kind of a mistake, because while Barry does get some great lines, Chris has so many good ones.
Yeah, I do remember you saying that. Like Barry gets a lot of like attention for his lines, but Chris does have some really good lines.
Yeah, some real crackers.
Yeah.
Like, just Wesker shows off the tyrant and Chris just laughs at him. And Wesker's all like, Chris, stop it. Tyrant kills Wesker and throws him down and then looks at Chris and Chris is like, you can't kill me. It's amazing.
Wesker? Jill?
Richard brought a radio with him.
Richard.
That's actually a point. What happened to Rebecca's radio?
What happened to Jill and Wesker?
Because Rebecca has a radio in Zero, and she doesn't have the radio in Remake. But I suppose there's also the question of what happened to Chris's gun. Richard! R.I.P. in peace, Richard. Yeah, you're probably never going to see a full playthrough of RE1 on this stream. It's a sword key. What was that, Clim?
I'm just agreeing because of all the things you said. You just don't care for it. That's
Yeah, I'm not as big into it. I like a bunch of the ideas of it. Like, arrange mode is something I really like the idea of, and I wish other games had the arrange mode that was added in Director's Cut. But the mansion environment really serves that better than any other environment in any other Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
$250 for an OG RE1 playthrough. Honestly, I would have thought the one you'd want would be a remake playthrough, because I've still not done that on stream. I've done less of remake on stream than I have OG RE1.
Remake is just such a good game.
I'm super out of practice with it.
Yeah.
This room's going to be nasty. We'll find Rebecca and then we'll start wrapping up.
Whoa!
Yeah, I was actually cleaner than I expected. Yeah. I'm actually kind of slightly regretting saying that we'll do FF15 when we hit 200 followers. Not because I don't want to do FF15, but because I think we're on like 169 at the minute.
Oh! Oh no!
And it's like, what if we get like a
Sorry,
sudden
I didn't
burst?
mean to do that.
You must be from the Bravo team.
Yes, I'm
In
Rebecca,
the marathon,
Rebecca
I did the
Chambers.
original
I'm a
up
newcomer.
until...
I just joined the Stars
I
Bravo
think I
team
died
last
at
month.
Yawn because I got stuck
Well,
on his body,
I'm
which
really
always
sorry.
fucking happens to me. I
Are you
hate that.
alright?
Yes. I'm
And then I
Redfield
quit
from
and
the
did
Alpha
RE3.
team. Are you the only person
And that was the
here
first
from
time
the
I'd done
Bravo team?
RE3 in a long time, and I had a lot of fun with that.
Because the helicopter made a forced
So I added that
landing,
to
I just
the
ran into
rotation
this
of
house
RE
anyway,
games, and
but I,
started rotating between RE,
I see.
all the scenarios of RE2
There's
and
nothing else you
RE3.
could have done anyway. It's good you're here.
Yes, sir. But it's strange. I serviced the helicopter recently, but something went wrong with the engine. It was such a short flight.
Yeah, I did Deadly Silence. I was showing that off to Ali, because Ali's really into RE1. But she hadn't seen Deadly Silence, and Deadly Silence is hands down the best way to play OG RE1.
Interesting.
But I didn't play that all the way through. I think I just stopped at some point and probably ended the stream. Yeah, if you can, if you want to play RE1, OG RE1, and you have the ability to, play the DS version of RE1. It's the best version. It has a bunch of quality of life improvements. The map is on the top screen, your health is on the top screen, your current weapon and ammo in it is on the top screen. Quick turn is added. Manual reload. The knife is on the L button and doesn't take up slot in your inventory. You can skip cutscenes, you can skip doors, and there are subtitles in the game. All that in the DS version.
Take that, Rebecca.
She digs it. Oh, jeez.
I mean, we have established that Rebecca has a getting shot in the chest fetish.
No. You people have established that. I never partook in that.
Right.
I'm a man of class and principles.
Of course.
Let me find a quote that will immediately contradict that.
Mm-hmm. Fuck you and your whirly bones. Stuff.
Yeah, let me see. There's probably a really good one for that. Da. Some of these quotes are fantastic.
Holy shit.
That's a good one, Bane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's a good one.
I'm not some weird PC guy. That's funny.
Yeah, here's one I think a lot of people will agree with. That was a good one. I remember the exact room I was in when I said that as well. People will agree with this one.
I feel like I remember that one too.
Hmm. see. Quote 45. Quote 50 feels like it'll fit. Oh, man, some of these are fucking amazing. This is why we need the quote system to just work and like pull out quotes every now and then.
Wait.
Here's one. This will be relevant. This would have been relevant on Monday.
I was actually surrounded by lava.
Oh, this is a good one. This one happened on the birthday stream last year, when we were doing Kyoei Toshi and we were waiting for Godzilla to arrive.
Oh, jeez. Oh, go Godzilla.
I think that might have been when we got to Zephon in Dawn of Sorrow. Because you usually fight Death at the Clock Tower, but in the Clock Tower in Dawn of Sorrow, it's Zephon.
I don't know that game well enough.
I recommend checking it out, but like, there's not really a good way to do it. I was talking about checkpointing yesterday with Alien Isolation. And here is a quote directly from that.
Checkpoint is bullshit. Okay.
I was talking about yesterday, the Zero ZX Legacy Collection doesn't tone down difficulty of Zero at all. It just puts more checkpoints in, and it's the best thing.
Yeah, that's nice.
in the head, I guess.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go back to Silent Hill for Halloween this year. We're gonna do Silent Hill 4.
Cool.
Possibly Origins. We'll see how I feel. But I'm not doing Homecoming. People, I don't get paid for this stream, and if you want me to do Homecoming, I'm gonna need to see some cash. This isn't me telling you to give me cash. This is me saying I'm not fucking doing Homecoming.
Right.
Punch the Xenomorph in the face. That was 122.
Me too.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Bane loved that one. And for anybody who has played Persona 3, yeah, Bane also clipped it. He loved that. We're gonna go back to Persona 3 at some point with a controllable party mod, and you better believe Junpei's gonna be getting some fucking shit thrown at him. And let's do one more. The last quote Bane gave us before today, which came from Scarface, which is a good quote. I like it. Some of these are even better out of context.
Right. Yeah, because that makes no sense to me.
Yeah. Walked into a pawn shop in Scarface The World Is Yours, and it was the whole tutorial, I think, on racketeering. And there's just a bunch of fridges lined up against a wall in the pawn shop.
I see.
I was like, if pawn shops are selling fridges, then it's got to be a good pawn shop. I don't know, I'd have to go back and see that, and I probably still wouldn't remember what my thought process there was. But we've gone over time now with the quotes. If anybody wants to see more quotes next time they're in, all you have to do is type !quote. That is available to everybody. And so is Chronofact, which gives you a fun fact about me. But yeah, that is it for today. We're back next Sunday, 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time GMT, with more Final Fantasy VII. We'll be starting Disc 2 of Final Fantasy VII, heading towards Ice Clim and the Northern Crater.
Right. Into the city.
What was that about? That's weird.
What was that?
Did you know that 33?
Oh.
Yeah, I need to go into the commands and fix that. Oh, there it is. Let me turn that off. There we go. See, that was me trying to get the bot to actually do that stuff, and it didn't work properly.
Oh. I see.
But yeah, that's going to do it for tonight. I want to thank everybody for joining the stream. I always really appreciate the support. Big special thank you to everybody in the chat. We had a packed chat today. Signer, Teak, Emily, Lino, Bane, Queen, Chansum, Cat. See if I can find anybody else on the list. Don't think so. But if I forgot to mention you were in the chat, I apologise, but you were very much appreciated. Chance is the best part of the stream. I didn't kill you today, Chansum. I just beat you repeatedly in the face. There's a difference. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for joining the chat. Chat is always the best part of the stream. Thanks so much. And of course, thank you to Clim.
Hey, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's cool, Clim. Good to have you. Let me give Clim a shout out here. Check out Clim's channel if you haven't already. He plays RPGs not quite as well as me.
No, of course not.
I say that in the stream where I died like 3 times. 4 times? Yeah, I died 3 times to Red Dragon and once... No, I died 3 times to Demon Gate and once to Red Dragon.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, no, I play RPGs better than Clim. Died 4 times. And completely fucked up Genova life. Ugh. Yeah, Clim's a cool dude. He's currently playing through Final Fantasy IX. He streams on Saturdays. And when do you stream, Clim?
12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Which is 5 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time for anybody who is on my time zone. I'm good at RPGs. That was meant to come out like the Gumbies in Monty Python, and it really didn't. The thing about RPGs is that I'm good at RPGs. if you don't get it, like, watch Monty Python, the Gumbies.
No.
Yeah, I will be back hopefully tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. Where Clim will not be joining us because Clim has a life and wants to do other things.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing yet. A bunch of possibilities up in the air. We will see. But yeah, let me throw out some more shout-outs. We have our buddy Chansum Gaming, who is a super cool dude.
Yeah, how dare I?
Silly as Sodus. Chansum is a super cool dude who regularly does RPGs, currently working his way through FF7 Remake, Tales of Berseria, and Skies of Arcadia Legends. I recommend checking him out. There's Teak the Gamer, who is a super cool dude, who does RPGs on Tuesday as part of his turn-based Tuesdays. He's currently working his way through Final Fantasy IV The After Years, and when he finishes that, he'll be doing Dragon Quest V, Hand of the Heavenly Bride, which, if you know anything about Dragon Quest, you'll know that Dragon Quest V is one of the really fucking good ones. And we have our buddy Lino, who is a super cool dude, who regularly streams fairly regularly in the week. He is fairly new to streaming, so any support you can throw out to Lino would be super cool. That's super cool. Hey, Rebel, you have missed the podcast.
Yes.
And let me see. There's a shout out for Foxhound Cat. Cat's pretty cool, and you can also catch me there on her stream on Wednesday when we're doing more RE6. Anybody else want to shout out? And we'll give a shout out to Emily. And Clim using my own trick against me.
Oh.
Emily streams speedruns of Resident Evil 2. She is currently working to hit 48 minutes on Resident Evil 2 Remake Claire B.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, she's pretty good at it. Pretty good at it. Clim, is there anything you wanna... Batgirl wasn't in here today, was she? I don't think she was.
Not.
Well, yeah, why not? We'll give Batgirl a shout. She's a pretty cool Resident Evil streamer who we found when I raided her that one time. She's playing Black Ops? That doesn't sound right.
There you go.
Let me take a look at this. Yeah, X26X. Yeah, I saw she was doing the reverse beta. I didn't see her doing Black Ops. Yeah, Batgirl's pretty cool. Raided her once after an RE stream, and she's pretty cool. Ended up throwing her a follow. And I pop into her streams when I can, and she's pretty cool. Recommend checking her out. But with that, someone has just gone live that I think we can raid. Ah, yes, Magicor is a good shout. Thank you, Bane. Magicor is a cool dude, regularly streams, currently playing through Diablo 3, and I think he's doing Watch Dogs Legion at the minute. He doesn't talk on mic, because he has anxiety and he's having trouble with that recently, so he's stopped talking on mic. But he is a very cool dude, and if you talk in his chat, he responds to you in chat. So you've not just got a silent stream. He's super cool. But yeah, we are gonna go raid now. We're gonna go and raid Signer, who has decided to start streaming. So we're gonna go and point at him and call him dumb. He's doing the PC version of Metal Gear Solid.
Ooh.
So yeah, I hope everybody looks forward to that. Signer just started streaming today. So if you can be nice to him and be kind, you don't have to follow him, you don't have to come with us on a raid, but like, be nice to him. Or I will ban you when we get back.
Damn.
I will not actually ban you, but I would appreciate you being nice to him. He's a cool dude, Signer. Yeah, once again, I want to thank everybody for joining the stream. Big special thank you to everybody in the chat. Clim, thank you so much for joining me.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Anything you want to shout out before we go, Clim?
No, just that we'll be back next week. Look forward to it. More Final Fantasy.
Disc 2. But yeah, with that, I want to thank everybody for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic time of day, and take care.
Have a good one, guys.
Catch you next time.